Finding a watch under $100 used to mean settling for disposable plastic that would break in a week. Today, the quality has skyrocketed, but buying blindly still guarantees you'll waste your money. The absolute cap of $100 forces a strict mathematical reality. Manufacturers have to make cuts. You cannot buy premium case materials, a prestigious movement, and bomb-proof durability all in the same piece. The fastest way to waste $100 is buying for an imagined lifestyle. Taking a delicate dress watch onto a construction site or wearing a bulky digital block to a board meeting ensures your tool fails at its only job. This quadrant chart maps trade-offs. The horizontal axis plots environment, outdoors to office. The vertical axis plots priorities, physical specs or bold aesthetics. Maximizing your budget means picking one strength, spec optimizers, tools, or statement pieces, compromising on the others. There is no universally perfect budget watch. Success means aggressively matching the exact category of compromise to the reality of your wrist. We start with the spec optimizers. This is a category dominated by emerging microbrands that redirect every dollar away from marketing and pour it straight into raw physical materials. The Bottery Voyager proves exactly what this looks like. Securing a 38mm case made entirely of premium hypoallergenic titanium for under $100 is a massive anomaly. It is incredibly light and highly resistant to corrosion. This scorecard shows the exact trade-off taking place. You get top-tier internal components, including a scratch-resistant sapphire crystal and a Swiss Ronda 6004D quartz movement. But look at the brand heritage metric. It's practically non-existent. The Bernie Field Watch shares that exact same titanium architecture, but it pushes a budget into a different internal component. Inside is a Japanese VH31 movement. Standard cheap quartz movements tick once per second. The VH31 sweeps multiple times per second, mimicking the smooth visual motion of an expensive mechanical watch. That sweeping motion enforces a strict penalty. Moving it continuously draws more energy, meaning you'll replace the battery much more frequently than a standard quartz. Choosing the spec optimizer route means you willingly surrender brand legacy. In exchange, you get materials and components that hit far above their price bracket. For active users facing harsh environments, high-end finishing doesn't matter. Survival, shock immunity, and water resistance take absolute priority. If your daily life involves sheer physical force, the kind of blunt impact sending shockwaves through your arm, there's only one benchmark, the Casio G-Shock DW5600. It is wrapped in a thick resin armor designed specifically to absorb drops. You get 200-meter water resistance, multiple daily alarms, and countdown timers. It's built to outlive the wearer. If you require that exact same level of survival, but prefer an analog face, the Casio Duro steps in. It delivers legitimate dive watch specifications, including a screw-down crown to seal out water up to 200 meters, all housed in a heavy 44mm stainless steel case. This dual scorecard tracks the contrast between these two tools. Both the Duro and the G-Shock completely max out the durability metric. The Duro relies on heavy steel, while the G-Shock uses lightweight methan, but both score incredibly low when it comes to formal versatility. For those who need intense capability without the massive bulk of a Casio, the Timex Ironman Transit offers a much smaller 33mm profile. Despite the compact frame, it packs a 100-hour chronograph, a 10-lap memory, and the famous Indiglow backlight. The compromise here is entirely about physical presence. Because it was originally marketed toward women, its 33mm size lacks the heavy, dominating footprint that many buyers expect in a sports watch. These legacy tool watches guarantee your timepiece survives manual labor or heavy athletics. You get total peace of mind, but you surrender any attempt at refined office style in the process. On the opposite end of the spectrum is the aesthetic category. Here, physical toughness takes a back seat to visual presence, size, and style. The Olev Square chronograph exists specifically to capture attention. It is a bold fashion piece built to mimic high-end luxury at a quick glance. It takes up serious real estate with a 44mm gold tone case, a moon face display, and a detailed multifunction dial. This scorecard reveals the critical vulnerability. You get a maxed-out aesthetic impact score, but the durability bar drops to the floor. It carries only 30 meters of water resistance. Submerging this watch in a swimming pool will flood the case and destroy the movement. If you want visual impact but refuse to risk total destruction near water, the Addies Dive 41mm quartz diver offers a middle ground compromise. It features striking gradient dials and premium BGW9 luminous paint glowing bright blue in the dark. You get excellent desk diving style and actual aquatic capability, though the heavy 41mm case can easily overpower a smaller wrist during a long day at the office. Selecting a statement piece ensures you have a polished, standout look for business or nightlife. The requirement is that you actively protect the watch from heavy physical hazards. Successfully spending $100 demands total honesty about the environment your watch will actually face. This decision tree breaks down your choice. Work with your hands or in water? The yes path leads to the G-Shock, Duro, or Timex for survival. Avoiding impact but prioritizing specs? Choose Baudery or Bernie. Strictly office? You resolve at Addies Dive or Olives. Trace your own daily routine through this logic before you spent any money. Pick the compromise that fits the reality of your wrist. Check the links below for the exact models we covered, make your $100 purchase, and wear it with confidence.